I stood in front of 300 people and did something I never thought I'd do. I destroyed my sister's life. But before you judge me, let me tell you what she did to me. My sister faked cancer for an entire year to steal my college fund. And when I found out the truth, I made sure everyone knew exactly who she really was. This is that story. My name is Hannah, and when I was 17, my grandparents passed away within months of each other. They left me $85,000 in a college fund. Not my sister Megan, just me. See, Megan had already graduated from college. She'd gotten her degree, started her career. This money was specifically for my education, my ticket out, my future. I was accepted to my dream school. Full ride? No. But with that fund, I could actually go. And then, everything changed. 3 months before I was supposed to start college, Megan called a family meeting. I remember sitting at the dining room table. Mom, Dad. Miss Megan walked in, looking thin, really thin. And then she said the words that changed everything. I have cancer. Stage 3 lymphoma, she told us. Aggressive. She'd been feeling sick for months but didn't want to worry anyone. My mom collapsed into tears. My dad went pale. And me? I felt like the world stopped spinning. My sister. My big sister. The person who taught me how to drive, who helped me with my college essays. She was dying. The next 2 weeks were a blur of doctor appointments, or so I thought. Megan showed us papers, treatment plans, medical bills, and then came the conversation I'll never forget. My parents sat me down. My dad could barely look at me. Hannah, there's an experimental treatment. It could save Megan's life. Okay, that's good, right? My mom grabbed my hand. It costs $90,000. Insurance won't cover it. You already know where this is going, don't you? We need to use your college fund. How do you say no to that? How do you look at your dying sister and say, sorry, but I'd rather go to college? You don't. So I said yes. I told myself it was temporary. Mom and Dad promised they'd help me pay it back. Megan promised she'd repay me once she beat this. You're saving my life, Hannah, she said, tears in her eyes. I watched that money leave my account, every single dollar of my future. And I told myself I was doing the right thing. I deferred my college admission for a year, got 2 jobs, started saving again. Meanwhile, Megan started her treatment. Here's the thing about Megan's cancer journey. She was really good at it. She documented everything on social media, hospital selfies, chemo day posts, inspirational quotes about fighting. She shaved her head, lost weight, looked genuinely sick. She had thousands of followers. People donated to her treatment fund on top of my money. She became a local hero, the brave girl fighting cancer with a smile, and I was the supportive little sister, working double shifts at a coffee shop and a retail store, trying to scrape together enough money to still go to college. I was exhausted, broke. My dream school became a community college plan, but Megan was alive, right? That's what mattered. Except 13 months after the diagnosis, I was having dinner at a restaurant downtown, and I saw him, Doctor, on Chen Megan's oncologist, or the man who was supposed to be her oncologist. I recognized him from the one appointment I'd gone to with her. I walked up to his table. Dr. Chen, hi, I'm Hannah, Megan's sister? He smiled politely. I'm sorry, Megan? Megan Harrison, your patient? Stage 3 lymphoma? I'm sorry, but I don't have a patient by that name. The restaurant noise faded to nothing. What? I've never treated anyone named Megan Harrison. Perhaps you have me confused with another doctor? But I knew it was him. I'd seen his face, been to his office, unless... I went full detective mode, called every hospital Megan claimed to visit, not a single patient record. Contacted the treatment center for her experimental therapy. They'd never heard of her. Requested medical records using the documents she'd shown us. Oh, all forgeries. Every doctor, every facility, every single piece of paper. Fake. All of it. My sister never had cancer. She'd planned this, dieted to lose weight intentionally, shaved her head to sell it, forged documents that looked real enough to fool our parents. She took my $85,000 and spent it on vacations, shopping, and funding her lifestyle while I worked myself to exhaustion. I confronted her privately first. I'm not a monster. I showed her everything I'd found, gave her a chance to come clean. You know what she said? She smiled. Actually smiled. Prove it, Hannah. Everyone believes me. Mom and Dad will never take your word over mine. I have thousands of people who've watched my journey. What do you have, some phone calls? She was right about one thing. Mom and Dad didn't believe me at first. But she was wrong about everything else. Because I didn't just have phone calls. I had statements from every doctor, every hospital, in writing. And I had something else too. 2 weeks later, our community was throwing a cancer survivor celebration for Megan. 300 people, local news coverage, the works. Megan was supposed to give a speech about her journey. I told the organizers I wanted to do a special video tribute for my sister. They thought it was sweet, set up the projector for me. Megan stood on that stage in front of everyone, friends, family, strangers who donated, people who'd sent cards and prayers. The lights dimmed for my tribute, and I played it. Every hospital statement confirms no patient record. Every doctor stated they'd never treated her. The screenshots of her own text messages where she'd slipped up and referenced keeping the story straight. Bank statements showing where my money really went. Vacation photos she'd hidden from social media. And then, the final slide, Megan Harrison never had cancer. She stole $85,000 from her sister and defrauded this entire community. This ends now. The silence lasted maybe 3 seconds. Then chaos. People started shouting. Someone called the police right there. Donors demanded their money back. Megan tried to run, literally tried to leave the building. She was charged with fraud, theft, and about 6 other things I can't even remember. She was ordered to repay $127,000, my college fund plus donations. She sold everything, her car, her furniture, and the designer clothes she'd bought with my future. I started college 2 years late. I'm a junior now. Megan works 2 minimum wage jobs to make her court-ordered payments. My parents? They apologized, eventually, but something broke between us that never quite fixed. People ask if I feel guilty for exposing her like that. The answer is no. She didn't just steal my money. She stole my trust, my future, and exploited the compassion of hundreds of people. Some betrayals don't deserve forgiveness, and some sisters aren't really sisters at all. What would you have done? Let me know in the comments.